Alright, we have done it. We're on the grand final of the Nation Cup. Best of 5. We reached the 5th game. France versus United Kingdom. 2-2. The team that wins that match will be the grand champion of that first Nation Cup, the first country to leave the trophy. And I won't say anything about the match. Just watch it, enjoy it as you're a spectator to see who finally managed to get the W on that first Nation Cup. So we are heading to the last and final game of this grand final for sure. It's a best of 5 and that's the 5th game between France against UK. Both teams are 2-2. France managed to pull out the win in the previous matches, and so no, the one nation that actually secured that W is gonna be the one that win the first Nation Cup. Here for this match, we're still gonna have similar teams with on the side of France, Neft, Manchu, Easy Peasy, Puzzle Panda, and Muros facing against Bondrude, Import, G-Boy, Penguin, and Julie Latina on the side of Team UK. And for this match, we are going to focus on the POV of Neft on the Murdock. And that should be a very great match because we have a Bellica Murdock facing against a Richter Drongo. Two lanes that can actually play quite aggressive. Bellica is very good like the aggression. We have some good damage follow up by the Murdock because Murdock early auto attack damage with the passive combined with the buckshot is actually insane. But on the other side, we also have a Richter Drongo lane, which is very notorious for being a very strong kill lane with the double silence, the strength of the hook. But once again, Penguin has a hard time in front of him because if he doesn't land hook, it's once again a double range lane into a Richter. So landing the hook are actually very, very important because otherwise it can be very scary. So we can see that Manchu has started Seismic Assault. Seismic Assault is now kind of done on cooldown, and this is where I don't really fully understand why Penguin don't try to go for one of the hook on Manchu as soon as Manchu step up, because Seismic Assault is done. So if the hook connect, you're gonna win this trade pretty convincingly, and if the hook doesn't connect, well, they can't really punish you too much because Seismic Assault is on cooldown. So I feel like Penguin playing a little bit too conservative already, and that will allow probably Neft and Manchu to have a good time with that Bellica Murdock combo. We also see that now we have Import back on the Zarus, and in the second match, it was actually a super dominant force and the main reason that Team UK managed to win the second match. So we will have to see if he can pull off a similar feat in that game. And so here we have the Bellica plus the Murdock applying a lot of pressure. Neft staying into the minions, so making the hook for Penguin very, very hard. You can actually hook a carry when it's inside the minion, but you need to have the pixel perfect aim right above the head that doesn't grab the minion, and so it's actually very, very, very hard to do. So here we keep two range minions plus the cannon alive. We kind of dodge the hook, and so we're looking at some aggression. Juliet stepping up very aggressively, which means that Import was around. Manchu is going very, very deep, probably force a flash away immediately. Flash a little bit short, it seems. Nev get a lot of damage, Puzzle Panda arriving, and so yeah. And so Juliatina kind of stepping very aggressively. Penguin once again going for the hook, but so far 0 out of 3 hook. And because they took a lot of damage, that means that the rotation of Puzzle Panda is good enough to be able to secure the 3 camp. So we lose the flash out of Manchu, which is actually big resources because Bellica is very, very easy to gank or to kill if she doesn't have flash, but at the same time we do put Panda slightly ahead here thanks to this whole situation. On top of that, also dual lane managed to crash the wave, get the first gold buff, gonna get a good reset here, and that's gonna be as usual so far in every single game. Manchu Neft has been the superior dual lane compared to Penguin Julie Latina. And it already show a little bit in this early moment of this match. One thing that is interesting, as you can see, Neft has gone for a second point into buckshot at level 3, not opting to get the static trap, and just focusing on more damage from the buckshot, and also not spending too much mana on the static trap. And that's something that is actually very interesting because buckshot does a lot of damage, and so skipping that static trap, yes, static trap can be very good, but when you're looking for the aggression, Probably like here more buckshot damage is probably like the best way to go about it. But that means you can be like, it's easier to gank you because you don't have out pursuit and static trap to defend yourself against them. So I'm a bit curious to know why like Neft took like so long to max the static trap, but he finally get it. And here we're leaving like the wave in a neutral state. Wave is slightly like pushing towards the side of Team France, but they keep it like even. They want to be able to be aggressive if they want to. Drew Latina forced to last hit with the old Rusty, which means that's a lot of mana expended just to get like some last hit. And that could be actually like a problem later on when those fights start to like be a little bit like more aggressive. She doesn't lose too much, but if you're in this neutral position and you're already like into like old Rusty farming mode, it's a little bit scary for what is gonna happen afterwards. So here we have a big wave that we're looking to crash. We try to go for the hook. Penguin is very, very easy to read on those hook, it seems. Like every time he is entering inside like tower range, he go for the hook, and so every time Team France just like backpedal on that timing. Nothing very like special here. Manku try to be aggressive here with the drone. Not securing anything unfortunately, but they're just looking at get like the priority. As you can see, we get like a nice hook by Penguin, no flash here, and the gag grenade is follow up, but it's not gonna be enough to secure the kill onto Manku. But no, that means that Manku is kind of low on mana, and that means that maybe Import can find like a pick. And here double stun with the barricade. Manku get the seismic assault. We're looking to trade flash away. We're gonna get the flash by Neft to follow up on that kill, and now we get also the flash out of Rictor. Manku is still alive. I don't know how Manku does that all the time. Like, how is Manku still alive? And everyone died. Like, what happened? Like, let's rewatch that. Because... And no way Manku is still alive. So, Manku get hooked on the tower. Is very low. Very nice. We get the spear. Get seismic assault. Penguin and Gelatina. So we get the flash from Import. Didn't Manku level up from the kill of Murdock? But at the same time, Julia Latina missed 2 auto attack on Manku 1 HP. Which is a bit unfortunate. So here Team France getting a triple kill on that Fang Tooth while securing like so many flash on the enemy team. Plus the Fang Tooth. It's a lot. And probably like too much. And here we can see also like the wave state. It's absolutely horrible for the dual lane. So Murdock can go back to base and we're gonna see like all those minions dying. While Murdock is probably like gonna lose like almost nothing. Like probably like this range, this melee minion. But then the rest is gonna die. Wave is probably gonna get catch up before like the tower. Manku is here to guarantee that if that wasn't the case. And so here like we're gonna get like a huge freeze with a lot of farm being denied from Julie Latina. And Manku securing it and Neft coming back as well. So what do we have from that back? We have the Lightning Oak finish, while Julie Latina is only on Onet Crest double short sword, so... And Sharpshooter crest also finished, while we're still on Marksman crest, so... Like this dual lane on the side of Team UK cannot play. They have to be very, very careful. They try to go for the hook here into Manku, but even if this hook connect, and they look for the fight after, they're gonna lose it very hard, so... This hook is not even really, really good in that situation. Because Julie Latina doesn't have the damage to kill. And here we do get the long arm of the law on the other side of the map. Neft securing another pick for himself. 3-0.
Allied tower
That doesn't
under
look good for
attack.
Team UK, to be honest. Every time Neft started to be like very fed, it was very, very complicated afterwards for the side of Team UK.
The enemy has activated the
And we
old
also secured a
drive.
mini prime thanks to that kill on the offlane, thanks to the help from like that Murdock. And since like they do all this action on the other side of the map, they secure mini prime, and we don't see import appearing. Like here, you can see Team France, they're much stronger than Team UK in the 2v2, simply because of how Neft is ahead. But they don't look for the fight because they know that import is probably around, or it can be around, and there is like no reason to risk it. I know that probably like the jungler is gone, they can like start looking at something, but when their own jungler will be around. So we get like a little bit of a stun, and here we're gonna like get like a little bit of a poke, but as you can see here, they don't overstep because still they didn't had the information until now of where was import. Like they don't want to fully like commit. Well, like the jungler can come with a Coliseum, while the Bellica doesn't have flash. Suddenly you have to use your flash as the Murdock, and it's not really like what you're looking for. So they do have to be careful though now, because we have the Rictor level 6 and the jungle level 6, even though this timing is very scary once the jungle gets Vanquisher, because then you get absolutely one-shotted before you get the time to play the match. And here, Manchu dodging the hook, a little bit of damage, but not too much, and we're gonna secure another gold buff for the side of Team France, but in like Neft even further ahead. So Julie is almost a full level down compared to Neft. So here we're gonna go for the reset, I assume. Actually, we're looking for 5 camp, but 5 camp has been done by import earlier. And here so far, Neft just chilling. And he stayed like one more wave to ensure that he get the crest. So now we got Julie Latina that is backing. Probably Julie Latina will be able to afford the Vanquisher, but Neft will be able to afford the crest, and so that means he get the Liberator, working towards the Tainted Round as the second item. And having Liberator against like the timing like that early, when the Rictor didn't even get the chance to use a single time his Cure, is like heartbreaking for the Rictor, because now Neft will be able to play like very, very aggressive into that Rictor, and he doesn't really care in a sense because he has these cleans available. And so like the Rictor, if he commits to the fight, like the cleans is gonna like completely destroy him afterwards. And so that's probably like what we're looking for on the side of Team France. We keep like the advantage. Here we don't want to fully commit because it's Fangtus, so if we have prior on dueling, we can simply turn it onto the Fangtus, and you can see Panda is already there. We're going for it immediately. The dual lane is behind. We have priority also in the jungle, and so that's gonna be probably like a very free Fangtus. Penguin tried to go for maybe like the lucky hook because it does a lot of damage on objectives, but it's not like good enough, and so that's just gonna be like a free Fangtus. Second Fangtus for Team France at 12 minutes in, which means that at 17 minutes 30, third Fangtus is going to respawn, and that could already like be triple Fangtus for the side of Team France. This dual lane can't really like afford to play here because Puzzle Panda is around and Import is on the opposite side of the map. And so here it's very, very, very rough situation overall. So we use the drone to guarantee like that freeze. We use the long arm of the low to secure another pickup for Neft. This time on G-Boy in the mid lane. So far Penguin not connecting a single hook, and here, oh my god, the damage. Julie Latina, like after all the aggression that's been done on Penguin, I kind of forget that she's very, very squishy, and here it was probably like a 4-shot crit.
Allied towers destroyed.
And that's like forced like Penguin back, that forced Juliantina back, and suddenly like now we can get like a lot of tower damage because we have Puzzle Panda that is covering as well. So it's not like they can actually like play, and that's gonna be like the tower secured. So Neft 4-0, like 120 CS, gonna go for like another gold buff and also securing the local goal of that tower. This Murdock is humongous. Here on that back, we'll probably finish the Tainted round. We'll definitely finish the Tainted round. So 14 minutes in, already like 2 items. Plus also like the crossbow, so we're already also at 65% crit chance. So here we're just simply going to freeze. We kind of want to force them like to step up because we're much stronger for fighting. But in the end here, kind of keep the wave down. We get the hook. Here Neft doesn't care because he has Liberator, so he was just like trying to bait that play by Penguin. And we force the flash away from Penguin. So this is why like Nefty steps up here, and they're gonna secure also like the mini prime. Like Team Friends seems to be like in full control of that match. And fortunately this dual lane doesn't seem like to be able to really contest it. Probably information has been given that Import was on the blue buff from like the rotation of Manchu towards the mid lane. So here we're looking at stealing like the 3 camp again. We try to go for the snipe on the other side of the map. Onto I don't know onto what actually.
Allied tower under attack.
Maybe we try to deal damage to the camp while stealing something. I'm not sure. So here Neft is going like to keep his farm going like as fast as he can.
Allied towers destroyed.
So we secure another tower on the offlane this time. Feel like kind of a slow game overall. But it's because like it feels like UK is in no position to actually be able like to fight. And so it feels kind of slow because not much action is going on. Like I said, like here it's gonna be like the respawn of the Fangtus in 30 seconds or so. And that could be the triple Fangtus. And as we can see here, we're maybe looking at some aggression onto the mid lane. We get like a little bit of damage onto Puzzle Panda. We try to get the thing, and we're gonna pick up like the hunt before this fight. And so that means that now we have no jungle, but no Penguin stepping up a little bit too much. Gonna go for the skewer, but it's not good enough, and we're gonna like get like a pick back. The rotation of Neft is now like present here. And so yeah, we lose the hunt, but that's gonna be at the cost of oh, we try to go for the long arm of duel, we're not connected. But we still have the mini prime on the side of Team France. They don't have the hunt, but Import probably like can go for a YOLO play. Is the flower up? The flower is up, so Import can like try to go for it. And they're gonna try to go for like the right timing. And Import dodging. And here we're gonna get like the CC. And actually, Import, the goat of stealing objective, almost like dead, still managed to find like the hunt angle and actually like stole this triple Fangtus. So there is some glimmer of hope here for the side of Team UK. Puzzle Panda getting picked before the objective is probably like a misplay. Should like play carefully and not get picked up before the objective because it's triple Fangtus, and triple Fangtus is probably game over at that point from like how far ahead Team France was. But with Team UK, kind of punished that very well, and then despite that punishment, they were still like losing the fight because they're super far behind. But Import kind of offering like a glimmer of hope from Team UK with that steal that actually like denied this triple Fanctus. I don't know how he keep doing those things, but here it's just like he probably have activated like HP at distance to know exactly what is the timing. Of course, I'm joking, but he's very, very, very good at finding those great situations. So we have Demolisher finished, like 3 items fully finished per 20 minutes. It's a lot. We have the 10 CS per minute being secured also like at 20 minutes. Like usually it's not that simple. And Neft is having like a stellar game. 6-0, 10 CS per minute, securing his tower and local gold. So he's actually like just very, very well into his match, to the point that at some point it won't be able to be contested even by like those people like Import here. We try to go for the hook, we try to chase, we're gonna go in, trying to get like as much damage as he can. Forced to flash away here because there was like a lot of people. And get the auto attack. We're looking for the hook. And that's gonna be the kill. We try to turn around. Import is still there, but we get the Liberator. That's gonna be the double kill. We try to flash in. Ooh, the Spear of the Near is actually good. So Import securing the shutdown onto this Neft, but at the cost in the end. It was a 2v3 for the most part of this fight, and it ended up like being like still a triple kill for the side of Team France. And now they can like apply quite some decent damage on that tier 2, but they're not gonna go for it. They're just gonna reset, keep the tempo up, probably regroup around the All Prime and take advantage of that timing. But yeah, hey, that's exactly what I was starting to say. Like the Murdock is gonna be so big that it's gonna be like almost impossible to contest. And here, like even with 3 people, like it's a lot. But no, Flash is gone. Liberator is still gone for a minute or so.
Enemy has fallen.
In the end, it's gonna be a 1-for-1 trade on the other side of the map. Or is getting the kill onto the Shinbi, but then dying afterwards from the rotation of the side of Team UK. So they do have to be careful. Penguin slightly out of position, forced to flash away immediately. We try to follow up with a stun. Hook doesn't connect, and so here we're just gonna be careful. Neft is going to farm the lanes. And we keep the pressure up. Of course, on the side of Team UK, they have like the respawn of the Shinbi 10 seconds earlier, so they're probably looking for that. But since they saw the Congo defending, now they're gonna like force onto the All Prime. All Prime for 22 minutes. Penguin is gonna look for it. We have Import that is around, but it's very, very, very hard to actually like find an entry. All Prime are already being secured by the side of Team France. We try to go for the landmine. Very nice landmine by Easy Peasy, but Import just like evading away. And here we do have Neft looking for the 1v2. We do get the rotation from ManQ, but the auto attack is good enough. G-Boy is getting absolutely like obliterated, and we're gonna get Puzzle Panda that flash over the wall and secure the kill here. You know, that's like a double pickup while having the All Prime regen on all 5 of the side of Team France. Probably maybe Moros has it as well, so respawn before the All Prime was taken. And that should like probably like be like at least all tier 2 tower, but probably also like an inhibitor, to be honest.
Allied towers and allied inhibitors under siege.
Like there is 2 like very big wave coming at them. That is like a very huge deficit to be able to come back from. Double inhibitor being secured, that's a lot of gold. There is the Primal Fanctus that just respawn while they still have to defend like all those big waves. And the damage is actually like very high, because you can see that Moros is already like 3 items down. Sky Splitter being finished. We're already like 3 items on Easy Peasy. 3 items also like on Nefty. While on the other side with nobody like 3 items. Team France is so far ahead on every single roll. We try to go for the gag grenade to kind of make it like complicated. Imports goes in almost like being able to stall it, but it's not gonna be good enough. They kind of forced to try like to go for a hero play, but in the end it's gonna be like at the cost of like 3 of their members already. Moros is going to go to chase for G-Boy. Probably smash and grab is going to come. We get the flash away from G-Boy. Gonna get the security gate, but ooh, the smash and grab almost like connecting. In the meantime, on the other side, they actually secure the pick on the fourth member of the side of Team UK. And now they will be able like to push with everything. G-Boy can't even go back to base. And so there is nobody to be able to clear those minion wave. And so that's probably gonna be Team France winning this Nation Cup 3-2 with a very convincing win at the end. It felt like Team UK couldn't really like do much. And France securing the first Nation Cup from themselves. A very great series, going all the way to the tiebreaker at the fifth game. And I can't wait to see like the next Nation Cup that will happen.